what's up, man? It's your boy Quietus Con the Don, Texas Family Entertainment, and you tune in to Allpaid TV.
Allpaid TV, I'm here with Quietus Con. What it is, homie?
What's going on, man?
Chilling on it. Gonna let the people that don't know you know what you got out there, what you're gonna works with.
Well, man, right now I got the album Patience out. You know what I mean? It's in stores nationwide. You can get it on iTunes, pretty much anywhere you buy CDs at, you can get it. It's produced by Scott Storage, produced by Cool and Dre. Got the video single on there, Dirty South Waves, produced by Carnival Beats, featuring Big Pokey. I got the new Scott Storage single that I'm about to shoot the video to, called The Beat. And that's basically what we're promoting right now, basically. You know what I mean? We're promoting the album Patience. The label is Texas Family Entertainment. I'm the CEO, along with my partner D. Sadler. You know what I mean? This is a label that we formulated and put together. I have a couple of mixtapes coming out. I have a volume 2 of Under God Above the Law, volume 1, Under God Above the Law. A new album I'm working on right now. It's untitled. Just right now, man, just grinding, getting it in, man, just networking, trying to get this album to really do what it needs to do. It was a little lackluster on the market and promotional side due to a lot of things not necessarily falling in place, but right now we're trying to give it the push it needs, man, so that the record can get its just due.
So, what made you come about doing music? How did you get your start?
Man, basically, man, I've been rapping, man, for a long time, man. I was probably one of the first people here really to rap. I started off rapping back with Honey Man, KT Cool, people like that, man. A lot of people may know KT from DSD, from Ballinium. He's worked with Big Thomas, done a lot of stuff with Kiki, worked with a lot of people. They actually billboarded with the album DSD. You know, just one of the official founders and legends as far as rap music go here, man. So I basically got into music from really just freestyling. You know what I mean? I never really wrote anything down. I always freestyle. And it really wasn't until I would rap and people would ask me to do a song that I did and I couldn't remember it because I made it up, that I started writing so that I could kind of keep up with everything, man. But, you know, I did my first recording back in probably 88, 89, Matrix 7 with the late Luther Mitchell, who had the studio on Bosque, Matrix 7. That was the first time we ever recorded. How we came about being able to record in that particular studio was Luther had a studio on Bosque. Across the street was a jewelry store called Kessman's Jewelry Store. And one day we were in there, me, KT, Honey Man, a couple other people that was with us. We had a group called No Joke that consisted of D Love, Omar McDowell, a couple other people. And we were in there and Omar was actually buying a ring. And, you know, we really didn't have any money. We was like 15 years old. So, you know what I mean? We didn't have any money to afford anything in the jewelry store. So what we started doing was freestyling about what we would buy if we had money. So what ended up happening was a manager who was a female overheard us rapping and asked us if we would like to meet the owner of the store. We met the owner of the store. He paid us to do a commercial for him. That's how we paid to go to the studio for the first time, and pretty much everything after that is history.
Things that you know now, what would you change from now to back then, basically in the rap?
Well, really with me, man, my thing has always been, I think my biggest downfall has always kind of been not having any patience. You know what I mean? And that's really why the album is called Patience. I've had major deals, you know what I mean? I've worked with Scott Storage, Grammy Award winning producers, people of that nature, and I had a lot of, you know, money and things that came through my hands, and really just not having the patience to really, you know, really just take things at the pace that it needed to go at, kind of messed me out of a lot of situations. Not having a lot of knowledge at the time when things were prevalent for me, as far as situations being right there in front of me, not really taking advantage of those situations. So I would say that the best thing I've learned is that, you know, to be more patient when it comes to business, when it comes to music, and to take advantage of opportunities and doors when they open up, because they don't always come back around. So there are a lot of situations I kind of squandered. I kind of could have handled better. I'd be in a lot better position had I've known then what I know now. But it's a learning process. You live and you learn. What don't kill you makes you strong. All those other cliches, man. So, it's just a process, man. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, with everything that was learned, everything that was lost, I wouldn't trade it in. I wouldn't go back and do it over because it all has its points at the end of the day.
For the next upcoming rapper or singer, anything like that, what advice can you give to them?
Really, man, be diligent, man. Be diligent and know that the best investment that you can make is in yourself. A lot of times, man, you run into cats, especially here, like at the recording studio. You'll tell a cat, hey, well, this is what it is to record. This is what it costs. And a cat may shrug or whatever and be like, I don't know, man, that's too expensive. But nowadays, basically in this area, as far as Waco, all of the studio prices are basically neck and neck. You're not going to really find anybody that's higher or lower than the next person. Because we're all trying to compete, so everybody basically has the same price. But what happens is if you'll find people who don't want to pay what it costs to record at the studio, who don't want to pay these producers who are around here making these beats that they want but they don't want to pay for, and these kinds of things. They don't want to pay an artist to feature, but they want you on the project. And when you bring up money, then it's an issue. And what happens is, what I tell them is, you have on a pair of shoes that cost $180. So it means more to you to invest in your footwear than your so-called rap career. Every time the Kush man come around, you buying Kush. So it means more for you to invest in your smoking habit than invest in your career. So either you should be a professional smoker or a professional shoe collector. One of the two, you shouldn't rap. If you're not going to put the necessary money in yourself to make things happen that you need to happen, then you probably shouldn't be in this line of work. Because if you don't feel that you are worth the investment in yourself, you really can't expect anybody else to invest in you. You have to understand that that's what it's about, man. People are not sitting around giving out record deals and giving out millions of dollars. A lot of these cats act as if they're waiting for somebody like Ed McMahon to knock on the door and tell them, hey, you just won a record deal. It don't work like that, man. You have to go and grind. You have to be diligent. You have to be consistent. And you have to be persistent when it comes to doing music, because if you don't believe in yourself, you can't expect anybody else to.
That's what's up. Before we head out, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, man, I want to shout out my people up in Miami, man. Low Keys, the whole starting five, 730 Wolf Gang. I want to shout out Honey Man, KT Cool, my partner D-Side, it's Texas Family Entertainment, my nigga Hustler E, and everybody else that's down with the movement, man. Anybody I forgot, it wasn't on purpose, man.